In the annals of history, battles weren't just clashes of armies. They were cataclysms that reshaped empires and claimed lives on a scale hard to fathom today. Today, we'll delve into the 5 deadliest battles of the ancient world, from Rome's greatest humiliation to the total annihilation of a city. These stories are drawn from ancient historians like Polybius, Herodotus, and Sima Qian, with casualty figures based on scholarly estimates. Note that ancient records often exaggerate, but the horror remains real. Let's begin. Our first battle takes us to the Second Punic War, where Carthage's brilliant general Hannibal Barca faced off against the Roman Republic. On August 2, 216 BCE, near the village of Cannae in southern Italy, Hannibal commanded about 40,000 men, including cavalry and infantry from diverse allies. The Romans, eager for revenge after earlier defeats, fielded a massive army of over 80,000 under consuls Lucius Aemilius Paulus and Gaius Terentius Varro. Hannibal's genius lay in his tactics. He positioned his weaker center to bulge forward, drawing the Romans in, while his elite African infantry flanked from the sides and his cavalry crushed the Roman horse. This created a deadly pocket, the infamous double envelopment. As the Romans pushed deeper, they were surrounded and slaughtered. Ancient sources like Polybius and Livy report 50,000 to 70,000 Roman dead in a single day, with perhaps 10,000 captured. Carthage lost only around 6,000. It was Rome's worst military disaster, nearly breaking the Republic. Yet Rome refused to surrender, eventually turning the war. Cannae teaches us the power of strategy over sheer numbers. Next, we journey to the heart of Alexander the Great's conquests. On October 1, 331 BCE at Gaugamela near the Tigris River, the 25-year-old Macedonian king faced Darius III's vast Persian empire. Alexander led about 47,000 disciplined troops, including his companion cavalry. Darius commanded a force possibly exceeding 100,000, with war elephants, scythed chariots, and multinational levies. The battlefield was flat, chosen by Darius for his numbers, but Alexander struck at dawn, feinting left to create a gap in the Persian line, then charging through with his cavalry. The Persians broke, and in the chaotic rout, tens of thousands were cut down. Arrian and Diodorus Siculus estimate 40,000 to 90,000 Persian dead, while Alexander lost fewer than 1,000, though modern scholars debate the inflation. Darius fled and was later murdered by his own men, handing Alexander the empire. Gaugamela wasn't just a battle, it was the death knell of Achaemenid Persia, showcasing how audacity can topple giants. Shifting to ancient China during the Warring States period, the Battle of Changping in 260 BCE pitted the rising Qin state against Zhao. Qin's general Bai Qi besieged Zhao's forces near modern Shaanxi province. Zhao's army, led by Zhao Kuo, numbered around 450,000, while Qin had similar strength. After months of stalemate, Bai Qi lured Zhao into a trap, encircling them in a valley. Starvation weakened the Zhao troops, leading to surrender. But in a horrifying twist, Baiqi ordered the execution of over 400,000 prisoners, burying them alive according to Sima Qian's records of the Grand Historian. Qin losses were heavy too, perhaps 100,000. Archaeological mass graves support the scale, though numbers may be exaggerated for propaganda. Changping paved the way for Qin's unification of China under the first emperor, but at a cost of unimaginable human life, a stark reminder of war's brutality. Now, to the Greco-Persian Wars. In 479 BCE, at Plataea in Boeotia, a coalition of Greek city-states confronted the remnants of Xerxes' invasion force under Mardonius. The Greeks, led by Spartan king Pausanias, mustered about 110,000 men, including Athens and Sparta's elite. The Persians had around 120,000, bolstered by Greek allies like Thebes. After days of maneuvering, the Greeks attacked the disorganized Persians. Spartan hoplites shattered the line, killing Mardonius and triggering a full rout. Herodotus claims 257,000 Persian dead, but realistic estimates are 50,000 to 100,000, with Greek losses at 10,000. The sacking of the Persian camp added to the toll. Plataea, alongside the naval battle of Salamis, ended the Persian threat to Greece, preserving Western democracy. It was a victory of unity over empire. Finally, the Third Punic War's climax, the Siege of Carthage from 149 to 146 BCE. Rome, fearing a resurgent rival, besieged the Phoenician city in modern Tunisia. Roman consul Scipio Aemilianus led 80,000 troops against Carthage's 90,000 defenders and civilians, commanded by Hasdrubal. For 3 years, Rome starved and assaulted the walls. In the final assault, street-by-street fighting turned the city into a slaughterhouse. Appian and Polybius report 450,000 to 500,000 Carthaginians killed or enslaved, including women and children, though modern estimates lower it to 100,000, 200,000 dead. Rome lost about 17,000. The city was razed, its people scattered. Carthage must be destroyed, Cato had demanded, and it was. This siege marked the end of the Punic Wars and Rome's Mediterranean dominance, but at the price of genocide. These battles remind us that history's turning points are often written in blood. From tactical brilliance to sheer savagery, they shaped our world. Thanks for watching. Explore more ancient history, and remember, peace is fragile,